So, guys, I was about to take my kids for shopping because I noticed that there are some of their uniform is not more their size. So, I was like, okay, let me just get uniform for them before they will resume. This is when I asked Michelle to go and have her bath. She went straight to the bedroom. When she finished brushing, she started by having her bath. So I have to ask her to be fast so I can be able to go on time and also come back on time. So this is when I was just about to put some things in order in the living room. So I was taking some clothes away from the living room. My kids always drop their clothes anyhow. So by then, Michelle has finished dressing up. So after that, she was about to put on her shoes, sneakers, and socks. So immediately she finished putting on her socks, I was like, okay. While I was doing another thing, I was bringing out Michael and Miracle's clothes, what they are going to put on. So immediately I finished bringing out their clothes, I was like, okay, let me just quickly prepare their breakfast because we are going to have tea and toast. I brought out the bread, I put it aside. I was like, okay, let me just quickly boil water. So immediately I finished boiling the water, I brought out the little kettle. I added some tea inside the jug. I poured in the hot water and adding the tea. I brought out evaporated milk. This is when I put pouring the tea in the cup. I added some sugar. So after that, I was like, okay, this one I was just adding the evaporated milk. Immediately I finished adding the evaporated milk, I brought out the bread. I was like, okay, let me just quickly make the toast. I have to start by pasting the bread in the toasting machine one after the other. This one I was just pasting. I was just waiting for the bread to be ready. So I brought out the plate. So now the toast is now ready. I have to slice it. As I make sure that I slice it properly so it will be enough for them. So by then I have to give Michelle first because I don't know the reason why Michelle always like dry toast. She don't always like to have spray on her toast. I don't know why. So because me, I cannot eat toast too without spreading something on it. So by then Michelle took her toast. This when she was just having it. So I was like, okay, let me just spray chocolate spray for Miracle. By this when I was immediately I finished spreading it up, I have to call him to come and have his own. So he went straight to the living room and sat down and started by having it. So by then I was like, okay, let me just have mine. This is when I was I was about to have my own. So I went straight. I sat with Mitchell. We are having it together. So after what is when we are having when we are while having it, we are just gisting. So now Michelle has finished having her own. She went straight to the sink and dropped her side plate and cup and also drank water. So this is when I finished having mine. So I was like, okay, let me just quickly drop mine and wash my hands. So after that, I was like, okay, let me quickly shower so we can start going fast, fast, no time. So immediately I finish having my shower, I have to dress up. I was just in the room dressing up. These children, they didn't allow me to. They were just distracting me when I was dressing up. So immediately did that. I have to put on my sneakers. So we are about to go. So when we are about to go, I noticed that my baby have not put on his shoe. I said, okay, let me just quickly put on my baby's shoes. So now it is time for us to go. We are going. This is us. You see this door? I was about to jam this door because what this door did to me last time, I mistakenly jammed the door without knowing that the key was inside. I was like, hey, I don't want this thing to happen to me again. So I have to cross check before I will jam this door. So after that, we are now in the bus going to the place. This is when we are just going. My baby was just disturbing me. And I asked him to sit beside me. He was like, I should carry him. I have to carry my baby on my lap. This is when we are just going. So it is time for us to come down. We are we are now in the place we want to shop the uniform. This particular place is a place that they sell only uniform. Yeah. So there's a lot of queue in that place. So this is when Michelle was just trying to test this one so they can be able to get Michelle her exact size. So this is when I was about to make payment. I have to start by bringing out the uniform one after the other. So this is this uniform that I got. Although we did not really get or exactly what we want. They don't really have micro size, so we place an order. So they ask us to come back to by the time the uniform is ready, they are going to let us to know. So that is it, guys. And I also have my thank you guys for watching. Can you like and follow? Bye.